Good to go? Rolling? All right, cool. We are back. It's episode 3. Please leave the DJ alone. That's the name. I got a special guest in the studio tonight. My man, DJ Silver, all the way from Nashville.
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's going down?
Glad to be back in Arizona.
Yeah, man. We got Silver tonight over at the Hot Chick, so I figured I'd invite him over to the stew and get a few moments on camera, see what you're about, and
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate you. We're kind of new friends, somewhat new friends. So a lot of these questions that I'm going to be asking, I probably don't know the answer to. So
It's all good.
why don't you give the folks a little background on yourself? I mean, for those that don't know you already.
I go by DJ Silver. Government name's John Purdue. I live in Nashville, by the way, Boston, Texas. Spend most of my time in Las Vegas, resident at Zook nightclub, AU Day Club. Been coming to Scottsdale, Phoenix for 10 years and just travel the world playing music.
Right on. Now, for those that don't know, my man Silver does some major shit. I'll text him and he'll send me over a picture with 50,000 people on the beach and shit. Where was that? What was that picture?
That was at Tortuga Music Festival in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, so you move around. You do a lot of stuff so. You're the official tour DJ for Jason Aldean,
Yep,
correct?
absolutely.
All right. For those that don't know, my man is the official tour DJ for Jason Aldean. He moves around. Also, he wears a Hot Chick shirt on stage, so we appreciate you.
I have. They paid me in tacos.
That's great. Hey, I mean, you can't beat that, right? Tacos probably from Diego.
That's
Pops,
right. That's
Shout
right.
out. But yeah, man. So what have you done this year? I mean, I've seen you moving around. I've seen you. You started a new project with my man Blake.
Yep.
It's
Roadhouse.
called Roadhouse,
Yeah.
and you guys are pretty much doing an open format type of big room.
Big room, remix house music style. Like we just played the Diplo Tenant Stagecoach. So basically my year starts the Super Bowl. I take off all of January and we go from Super Bowl to January. So we've done several festivals, residencies in Vegas, Atlantic City, Boston, a lot of stuff in Florida, South Florida, tons of stuff in Nashville. And Blake and I have just been crossing over in the bigger venues with Roadhouse.
Yeah, and I heard. I mean, we had Blake out. Actually, Hot Chick was his first gig.
I got it for him.
Yeah, it was.
I text Corey. I say, just trust me.
That was great. I mean, it was great, man. I haven't watched the show. I'm not really a Bachelor guy, but Blake is on The Bachelor, and he started DJing, and we gave him his first slot over at Hot Chick, and he crushed it. And
Yeah, he did great.
it's all been uphill from there. So did you start off as an open format club DJ? How did you kind of get your
So
start?
I just started off being able to play everything, any kind of room. Any DJ starts, they do it just to play as much as they could. So I do hip hop one night, country one night, house one night. And just mix it up in different cities every night.
and you started in Austin. You said by way of
Yeah, I
Austin.
started in Austin. I played a ton in Texas. I played for years and never left Texas. It was Austin, San Antonio, Dallas, Lubbock, Tyler, Houston. Just never left Texas. Just made the complete circle. Played 7 days a week.
Okay, so what was that? What was the break? How did you get? I mean, not a break, obviously, but how did you get on with Jason? And
I met him in 2010. I was playing at Taboo Ultra Lounge in Las Vegas.
I played that.
And he was there. We started talking, and he gave me my 2010 tour schedule, and just took the whole year up.
Wow.
So I've been with him ever since.
So it's just like, hey man, you're coming with me type shit.
Yeah, he's like, hey, when you want to come on a tour with us? I was like, yeah, man, I'm in.
Phew. That's the dream right there, man.
Right.
You know.
I got lucky. Lucky he met me, right?
Yeah, right. No doubt, no doubt. So me personally, I'm not a huge country fan. I do like some of Jason's stuff. Were you always a country guy?
I've always been known as the guy that mixed in country because I just where I'm from the South,
Okay,
and it's just stuff. I feel like every DJ plays what he's comfortable with,
sure.
and some people. I grew up on old school hip hop and country music. It's just what I knew.
So I've kind of recently been trying to dip into the country stuff, and I kind of find myself the old twangy. I think I got to make a playlist and jump in a little bit more. But what type of stuff are you playing right now? While you're in Vegas, I mean, are you playing a lot of country when you're out there?
Just big room house music, and I really like tech house and just like South Florida style house music, I call it. But like when you're in Miami, it's a ton of tech house. But I just like the big drops, big rooms, big energy.
Right on. So how many years you been DJing now? You said
23, I think, professionally.
How do you stay in love with it, man? It's a grind. I mean,
Just every day. Traveling sucks. Like leaving Charlotte this morning and break at dawn. But every time you get on a stage, you can't wait to play.
Yeah.
You take a week off, you feel like you're messing up because you could be making money, and somebody else is making the money you could have been making.
For sure, that's a great point. I mean, over my career, I've always been sketchy about taking time off, just because if you take a few minutes, sometimes
Somebody steps in.
they're knocking at your door. But recently, I had to take some time off just to kind of decompress. And do you find yourself having to take a certain amount of time off to.
Yeah, well, I think as far as that goes, I get to play in a different city every night, so it's a different setup every time I walk in, so it doesn't get old, but as much. But like, if I do like a week in Nashville, I'm just like Jesus Christ, I got to redo this.
I keep hearing Nashville's like absolutely.
Mark my
nuts.
words, Nashville will be the next big spot in America.
Really,
7 days a week. There's 200,000 people walking down Broadway right now.
So tell me for someone who hasn't been in Nashville, I mean, I hear it's not all country, right? I mean, there's a lot of live music going on, but
you can get anything you want at any time of the day or night, any day of the week.
right on. And how'd you make that move over to Nashville?
I got a record deal in 2013 with Sony, and I was full time in Texas, but I had a condo in Nashville, and slowly just over time just decided to move full time to Nashville. It was between Nashville or Vegas, and my wife decided Nashville. So
right on. Yeah, so you're on to Zook tomorrow night. That's right.
AU Day Club with Cascade in the morning.
Okay, shit.
Yeah.
No big deal, right?
Yeah. Better bring it, Cascade. I'm kidding, of course.
Yeah,
He's the best. He's the best.
I love Cascade. Big fan.
Big. And he sent me I had to learn how to play on his new mixer last night on YouTube. I've never even seen this damn mixer.
Really? What is it?
Some VP10 or something. I don't know.
Oh, is it the one with? It's the new the one with onboard compression, like 800 fucking channels or whatever it is.
4 different sets of effects. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't know why if you forgot to like master your shit before you left the studio or something. Maybe you need to put up some compression.
It's obviously what he's good at. So he's just
not him specifically. I wouldn't question him.
No. But I'm saying it's obviously what he's comfortable with. And I mean, I remember the first time I played in front of Tiesto. They're like, "Here's what Tiesto uses. Get used to it."
Right.
I get it. I get it
for sure. I'm opening tonight for a guy, and I'm not sure if I'm playing on an S9 or if I'm playing on a 900. So
or one of the sample machines.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm getting into. So
I think you got it for now.
Appreciate that. Yeah, the cosign there. But you're playing at Hot Chick tonight. It's your first time.
First time to play at Hot Chick. Been there many times.
Yeah, we have a pretty open format type of thing there, and you've been in before, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So what kind of stuff are you dropping tonight over there?
Well, I don't pre-program anything. I just kind of go with it. But I'm assuming the vibes like 70s, 80s, no country, just. Throwback hip hop. I told him the first thing he said was no country, and I said I would have played country just because you said no country.
For sure,
but
it's
it's just party rock,
right?
Original party rock, man.
No doubt. It's funny you say party rock because I always think I see a lot of shufflers, right?
Yeah,
and it's kind of like developed into this whole fucking genre for dancers. Like it all came from LMFAO, right?
LMFAO. I mean, you think about that one record, pretty much changed the world of dance to party to house music.
Yeah,
everything had a drop after that. I feel
it's just it's with all due respect, it's like fucking Running Man, right? Basically.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't do it, but
I can't do it. So I'm not judging anybody that can, because I sure as shit can't. I don't know.
Yeah, fuck it. I can't even dance, but gangsters don't dance, we boogie, right?
Yeah, you pull up your pants and lean back.
Oh shit, let's go. This is fun.
I got this.
Fun. Yeah, for sure. So where's your favorite place you've been this year so far with Jason?
Well, Jason, we don't start till July.
Oh, okay.
So we do July through October. We always week after 4th of July, we go through Halloween.
Okay.
We pick back up in November. So this year, I mean, we did Stagecoach. We did Tortuga Music Festival. We've done, I've just spent a ton of time in Las Vegas. I love playing in Boston. I love playing in Atlantic City. So Miami, anything Fort Lauderdale, Miami, South Florida.
So you guys do a lot of those bigger Country Thunder out here is a big thing.
So I do all the Live Nation stuff. So
okay.
I'm not out. So that's not Country Thunder's not a Live Nation thing.
Okay. Not to change corners on you, but I just remembered you guys were part of that festival that happened in Vegas, right?
Yeah, Route 91. Yeah.
That was a crazy deal. I remember seeing that go down. I think you guys were you guys on stage when that happened?
Yeah.
So there was definitely how would you explain it? I mean, I don't want to do it injustice.
World went to hell in 11 minutes.
Yeah. Active shooter situation while these guys were on stage and really shitty situation. But I heard you guys were on stage. I was like, holy shit, man. What was going through your head when
just get our crew out, get my kids safe, get my wife safe.
Yeah.
Roll out, get everybody back together.
And how long was it from the time that it started to you guys were like out and in a safe situation?
4 hours, 4.5 hours.
No shit. So you were locked.
By the time we got everybody together and locked in and situation's over, probably 3.5, 4 hours, probably.
Wow, man. That's terrifying.
Yeah. Rough day.
Shit. What, well, not to change corners again, but I mean, what's the best experience, if that was the worst that you've kind of come across while you've been on tour?
I mean,
What's
the
your
first time
favorite
you
memory?
get to play Staples Center, first time you play Madison Square Garden, or the first time you play Sanford Stadium or Wrigley Field or Fenway Park in Boston. Anytime you get to step on those legendary venues,
For sure.
those you just kind of I always kind of took a moment to take it in and just can't believe we get to do this.
That's dope.
Thanks, Jason. You know
Live
what
in
I
the
mean?
moment for
Yeah,
sure.
Right?
Do you still get nervous?
No.
I'm like, I don't know why, but even before a local gig, I still get a little jitters. And then I get out there and it's like, I'm good. But
I mean, a little nervous is good, but I don't get nervous. I mean, it's just like we riding a bike. Yeah, I feel like if you get nervous, you overthink it. So I just don't overthink. We usually just go take some shots.
that's it. There you go. Tequila.
And don't
Takes the nerves
overthink. You should
away.
overdrink.
Absolutely. So we got Lil Flip tonight. He's
Game
coming.
over. Yeah, we did a record together 2 years ago.
Excuse me. Yeah, that's what he said. Hey, I got records with Silver. I said,
Yeah.
really, man? What records you
I
guys?
did a record on my last album called I don't even remember the name of the record. I should have looked that up before we got on
You
here.
probably should. Yeah, we'll put it in the comments.
Corey's got my phone. Yeah, it was a record with me, him, and a guy named Constantine from LA. And Flip, I sent him the record. I said, I need a verse on this. He's like, send it back like 12, 15 minutes. I was like, fire.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy. I got the chance to meet him a few times, and you only meet somebody once, but I've hung out with him a few times.
The name of the record's Go Off, by the way.
Go Off.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you using? Ableton? What are you producing?
Pro Tools, Ableton. Ableton when you travel, Pro Tools in the studio.
Okay, I absolutely hate Pro Tools, but I know it's an industry standard when you go to.
Well, it's just when you plug in, it's
Sync
it's
everything
what
up.
everyone has, so you have to learn to do it.
Yeah. All right. What's your go-to synth? What are you using in Ableton?
I have a bunch of pre-programmed stuff that I have a whole file of. It's just labeled 17, 16, 14, use, don't use, up, down. I mean, it's layman terms for me.
For sure.
And I'll send it over to somebody like, bro, what the fuck you doing? I was like, just hit 17, trust me. He's like, yeah.
Okay.
Then they'll give me some like name back that it's probably what it should be.
For sure. Yeah. I have some interesting names. Like I try to find up like Coochie Waterfalls or whatever the fuck. Would just name
Hot,
something.
hot, hot, play. Just trust me. If it says that, just hit play.
Absolutely, man. So, are you a 1200s guy?
No, I never, I played VAT six turntables a long time ago and went straight to Pioneer. Best day of my life is when we got rid of records.
Really? Yeah. I mean,
don't miss it all.
obviously yes, but I love the 1200s. I tried to bring them out recently for 420. I was doing a little thing, and I immediately regretted that.
I don't have a record player, one. I don't have a record. I sold my storage unit with everything I had in it.
Damn, I need to do that.
A group called Stick in Your Ear out of Springfield, Missouri came up and bought my entire storage unit, paid off the lease, and all my turntables, all my records, everything.
Really? You don't regret it at all?
I wish I'd have sold it 20 years earlier. I mean, I was just thinking about it. I was traveling the world carrying all these damn records everywhere we go. And every record case was 75 pounds, so you're overweight with the first case.
For sure.
And I've got 14 cases.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I
I
remember.
used to have a cart, and the son of a bitch would be like that, just driving down the road.
The airport.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have to carry some records too back in the day, and then everything kind of switched, and it's got its advantages for me. I tonight I'm trying to decide whether I want to be on stage and use my laptop or whether I'm going to use Record Box. And do you find a difference between when you're able to play on memory sticks or use?
I just always bring my laptop because it has more. It has everything I need. Whereas I feel like if I pre-program a set and stick it on sticks, I got some time in that set. I'm going to have some regrets.
Yeah,
that I wish I'd had this record.
And it's harder to search too.
Yeah, it's harder to search it. And then somebody's asking for a record and I don't have it, which I know I have it, but I know it's not on this flash drive.
Do they ask you for Bad Bunny a lot?
No, I don't get asked for Bad. I'm probably the only person in the world that does not play Bad Bunny.
I'm coming with you on the next gig, man.
Yeah, whoever started this shit holding the phone up, play Bad Bunny.
Oh man, dude, I said something about that on my last one. Does that kill you too?
Oh yeah, I don't deal with it.
It's just disrespectful. I mean, we can get into the angry old DJ category, and
No, I'll win this fight. We'll see who holds up longer.
for sure. Do you take requests typically?
Yeah, I mean, I have no problem. It's just like, here's my thing with Bad Bunny. You walk in, these people are just wearing you out. Play Bad Bunny, and you play Bad Bunny, and nobody moves to the music. Nobody dances to the music. The energy of the room dies. It just completely takes a shit because I played Bad Bunny.
Right. Yeah, I have a somewhat no request policy. I feel like if you go to a fine dining restaurant, do you go in the back and start putting salt and pepper on shit?
Yeah.
No.
But do you understand? And I understand what you're saying on that. But if these people are coming, everybody's got, maybe they have this one song that they love that turns their party up. And I get it. I mean, if people are respectful, cool. I don't mind. If it fits, I'll play it. But just stand in front of me with the sign that says fucking Bad Bunny this whole time.
Yeah. For me, it's more.
Go talk to a girl. That's what I want to say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, like I said, it's more. I'm focused. I'm lasered in. Not that I can't multitask, but if I spend 2 minutes to explain to you why that's not a good request, then I feel like I'm not doing the rest of the club justice.
I just ignore it.
Yeah. Well, I just put.
They'll sit right in front of me, and I'll just don't make eye contact. If I do, they can just figure it out.
Hell yeah. When you're on the road and you're gigging, you drink a little bit.
Yeah, I like tequila.
I love tequila.
I'm great at drinking tequila.
Oh, sounds like a challenge. What's your recovery process the next day? You just hung over 24/7?
Just go, man. I usually don't have any problems.
Yeah. I'm the
problem
same
is
way.
when I start mixing tequila and mixing vodkas. And let's do this shot over here. Let's do this shot over here.
Yeah. That's how it starts.
Everybody wants to do a shot until they have to buy then it's some cheap shit that's going to give you a hangover.
Oh, God. Or, the next thing you know, you're drinking wine and then whiskey and everything else.
Yeah, I'm out.
But are you a workout guy? Do you get your workouts in on the road?
I try to let's be honest. Everybody tries to, but nobody really does. I mean, I play until 4 in the morning and I leave at 6 a.m. And I came home. I got here today. I was like, Corey, I got to take a nap, bro.
For sure.
I left. It was 3:30 y'all's time when I left Charlotte this morning.
Big nap, guys.
So I got to just take it. I got to go to sleep for a second.
Yeah, I got a buddy that likes to fucking hit the gym when we're on the road and we're like,
Overachievers.
fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah, what's wrong with you? Enjoy your life.
Hit the pool.
Do you want some grilled chicken and some brown rice?
For sure.
I'm going to Blanco.
Do it on Tuesday. Right on, man. So you have an agency called Blackout Artists, right?
Absolutely.
I'd like to talk a little bit about that.
Yeah.
Maybe you could tell us a little bit about that and who's.
Well, I just got started. I met Kalika Moak when she's my partner with Blackout when she was with Light Group in Vegas, and she would always book me on the side and say, "Hey, I got a gig. Come over here." Blah blah blah. Then she ended up going with Scam Artist, and she was booking me in Vegas, and I would meet her just for breakfast, and I'd slide her some cash. And finally, one day, I was like, "Let's take this to the next level." You got 5 or 6 staple DJs in Las Vegas that are openers, that are holding the rooms down, that are like legends in Vegas, like DJ Boozes of the world, But I said, let's take this bigger. Let's get open format DJs all over the country, and let's go after this if we're going to do it. And she said, what do you need? And I told her we did it, and we opened New York, Nashville, and Las Vegas. And with, I just called 30 of my friends. And the best part about Blackout, it's a non-exclusive, so I don't have to have a contract. I need you to hustle. I'll add to what you got, but I don't need you to. I ain't your babysitter.
I like that.
So if these people are calling, I don't have any gigs this month. Well, that's your problem.
Sure.
Because I have 30.
Yeah, no doubt.
But it's like I need, you give in anything in this life, what you get back what you give into it. And these people just sitting around waiting for the phone to ring is not it.
For sure, waiting for you to do something. I mean, I kind of operate. I manage probably about 32 DJs right now locally, and I come from that lane. Like, I don't want to handcuff you. I don't want to tell you where you could. I also don't want to,
But I don't want to take money from what I didn't book. I want you to book. I want you to get out and do your thing, and I'll just eat what I kill.
Absolutely.
But book. Do yourself. Get your hustle. Nobody sells yourself better than you, and let me add to it.
Right on.
And if the people that complain about not getting booked are the people that don't hustle.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I have to work a little harder and have a little bit more of turnover with my crew just because I don't handcuff them to do that. But I feel like people are a lot happier if you don't. There's a big trend of kind of trying to restrict DJs and lock them in to these kind of things.
Anytime you're locked into anything, you're missing a world of opportunity. So I want you to hit that world of opportunity. I just want to be able to sprinkle a city in the middle of that world.
Yeah.
And then when people call me and ask me for Brian Daw, I got Brian Daw booked today at Live Golf in Washington, D.C. Wow. And it's just there's enough to go around for everybody.
Yeah.
And it's just, and you have your core group of people that is going to throw down for you every time. So you just keep them busy.
Yeah, man. You said Taboo earlier, and
MGM.
Yeah, I remember that club. DJ Shift out there had me booked.
Shift who booked me.
Great guy.
I'd book him out of town and take his Vegas shift.
Right on. I got to get him out here, man.
Shift's the best, man.
Yeah, great times. We were just out in Vegas, and it's changed a lot. I mean, how long have you been going to Vegas?
Since 2000. So since 2010.
Okay. It's changed a lot.
It's a lot. It's not what it used to be.
Right. And
it's still home, man. It's still like the place I can't wait to play tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a good time. We've been trying to get out there a lot more. Me and my friends just take day trips and kind of go
It's
tap
easy
in
from
with
Scottsdale.
yeah,
Easy from Scottsdale.
right away.
I just signed a deal with a company called SetJet, and they fly private to Scottsdale or to Vegas like 7 times a day.
Okay, yeah, I saw that. It's like a subscription based thing.
Yeah, it's
kind of?
$100 a year, I think. I had to look it up, but then it's nothing. It's like, whatever. You just fly on a private jet to Vegas.
How do you deal with the airports, bro, all the
Fucking
time?
brutal. Airports, it's not easy to travel anymore.
No.
And it's hassle, it's delays, it's stupid people, it's rude people,
Yeah. I just can't do it anymore, man. I love being home.
That's a problem. I got 2 kids, man. Same, and it's like, I know we're going to Cabo next week. I'd be just as happy being in Nashville with the kids.
Hell yeah. How old are your kids?
A 6-year-old son, Wake, and a 4-year-old daughter, Davis.
Do they know how cool you are?
No,
Yeah.
absolutely not. Davis is a terrorist, and Wake is like, "Did you bring me Legos?" No. He's like, "All right, Dad."
That's all they need, right?
I bring Wake out on stage with me a few times, and he's to the age where he has the bug, man. Davis is making her first festival debut at Faster Horses this summer in Brooklyn, Michigan.
Okay.
And we'll see how that goes.
Right on, man.
Everybody wants the bus life till they have to ride the bus.
Oh, dude, I got some friends that are they're in a reggae band. Shout out to Tribal Seeds, and they got about 15 guys on the bus.
That's their fault. I don't like 15 people that much, period.
I don't like 5 people.
So they're rolling in a crew bus.
Yeah, but
I
I mean,
having the best time of their life.
They,
Are
they
young?
do. They're all best friends, and they're all amazing people. And still, I don't want to be on there when someone farts or.
When I was young, being on the bus, it'd just be 100 people on a bus. You'd be just great. Now it's just, I ride. I'll text Jason. We rolling tonight, and it'll just be me and him on a bus or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's.
What's the scene backstage with Jason? I mean, you post a lot of pictures with a very wide range of celebrities and people, and I guess what's the scene back there, and who's maybe your favorite person that you've come in contact with? So far?
Usually it's like, it's not the crazy party days it used to be. We just go back and watch baseball or play pickleball or whatever sports or UFC or fights are on the TV. And it's after being, this is my 13th year with Jason, and every city we know, we have a crew who rolls in, and I think our favorite hang probably is like Pitbull when he comes back and hangs, or any of the Braves players, or football players roll in, or it's just cool because let's be real, every musician wants to be an athlete, and every athlete wants to be a musician.
Absolutely.
So it's kind of a small world. And
I think it was a Drake song, right, or something like that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Out of tune.
Yeah, Pitbull's an amazing dude. Everybody gives him a bad rap, But I personally, I think that he's one of the nicest people I've ever met, one of the most sincere people.
He would be here, then he'd leave, and you think that's my friend.
We keep talking about Pitbull, huh? Weren't we talking with Decipher about this? We had a DJ Decipher on the last podcast, and we were talking about Pitbull. So obviously he's doing something right.
He's killing it. He's one of the best human beings, one of the most talented guys, and he's a worker, man.
Absolutely.
Everybody respects him. If you're in the room with Pitbull for 10 minutes, you get it.
Yeah, he's sincere for sure.
Yeah. Sorry, man. This fucking cat is.
You're good. Yeah, everybody knows he's not sniffing before he came in here, but I got cats, and he's.
I was like, let's move this thing. I'm definitely allergic to cats.
We might have to wrap it up early for I have to take this guy to the hospital real quick.
Got an EpiPen. Jesus Christ.
Man, threw me off right there. So are you currently working on any music? You got anything coming up?
We got a couple big records in the hopper already for Roadhouse. Working on it. I just got a text from my buddy Frederick from the UK. We got their third record is just massive. And we've just put out a song March 3rd called Only One. Got another song called Take Me Home. It's huge. Like we debuted it at Stagecoach, just played the demo, and it brought the house down.
Yeah, I saw that video of Blake out there.
Yeah.
Man,
yeah.
That shit was crazy, dude.
It was it's Stagecoach is one of those, nobody knows their ass from the hole in the ground. We're going on stage and like, only one of you. I'm like, Jesus Christ, lady, it's 2 of us. Like, had to go get the manager and let the other one on. It's just, they can't get out of their way at that place. But this year was one of the best Stagecoaches we ever did. We took over the Jameson 10. It was me and James Kennedy one day, then me and Roadhouse the next day.
Okay. That guy's popular too, huh?
It's killing it.
Yeah, right on. I haven't actually been to a country show, man. You might have to take me along.
It's fun.
Yeah, what are you guys drinking out there? Oh, tequila, right?
Tequila, yeah.
I figured you'd be a whiskey guy.
I'm not a whiskey guy, man.
No?
I broke up with dark liquors a long time ago.
Yeah.
I used to drink a lot of Jameson.
It's bad for you.
It's great, though.
It is great. Right on, man. Well, shit. I feel like you're going to die on me right
Fucking cats, man. I always, this is my big chance to ask a grown man why he has a cat. I feel like I should do it right now.
They're superior to every other animal is the first answer. They're emotionally superior to dogs.
Emotionally is the word you're looking for.
Actually, I just want to leave and not have to worry about coming back. And I feel like everyone that has a dog they just need to have a fucking kid already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't have a dog either.
I mean, I like small dogs.
Yeah, well, I get stuck with Aldean's dog a lot. She needs to go to.
What kind of dog?
It's a Pomeranian, but but they dyed the dog for a party, and it looks like one of those little puffy squishmallows.
I like small dogs.
Mia, that little bitch.
I like Chihuahuas.
She's in my house right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've just always been a cat guy. I feel like I'm sensitive already, you know. So
I feel it.
yeah, I mean, I'll take off. I'll go to Vegas or I'll go wherever. I'll throw some food down. I'll come back 3-4 days and I'm sorted out. So
when I was single, I'd always ask, hey, what do you do for a living? Do you have a job? Do you have a cat?
Oh, that's a deal breaker for you?
Fucking facts.
Okay. I see where this is going.
You get mad?
Yes, no, I'm good. I'm solid. Like I said, I'm emotional, but I'm good to go.
It for you.
It's all good. I'm sending a cat to your front door pretty soon, so don't worry about it. But
that'll be the emotional neighborhood animal.
Actually, I'm trying to get. This is funny. I'm trying to get a jungle cat, like a big fucking cat, and everyone thinks I'm kidding, but I want to pull up to brunch with Serval or something.
Mike Tyson style with a leopard on the
not
leash.
quite the short shorts and the white tiger, but close. Like we're good to go. But
yeah, man, do what makes you happy. That's all I feel.
I can't stop doing that. I'll be honest with you.
That's right. I like it.
Yeah. So I'm
lose
trying.
Your eyesight.
My glasses are over there. I can't see anything. But I always think, who's the top 3 people that you haven't met yet on tour that or in life? Maybe an inspiration, maybe an artist, maybe
top 3.
Yeah, top 3 people.
Man, I don't know. I feel like everybody that I set my goals to meet always let me down.
Absolutely.
So I don't know. I always want to meet new people, but I don't have there's 3 that, man, I hope they show up tonight. I want to, I will tell you, Ian Tungi from what's it, American Idol.
Okay.
I straight up fanned him at Stagecoach.
Really?
Just what a good guy.
Are you a big TV guy? Like you guys?
Well, my neighbor Brian was the host, so I kind of got sucked into watching for Luke, and then you got invested in the show. Then this kid, Ian Tungi, you just got to watch him, man. He captures everything about what true musicianship and a good human and an artist is, man.
I engineered at the country station locally here for a while. They were doing like Facebook Live and stuff like that, and I'll tell you this much: the country people that came in. They always look in your eye, in the eye. They always shake your hand.
They'll be there 7 hours before the gig.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. And I mean, I started listening to a few that like Kane Brown, those dudes. Those guys got some good tunes.
KB's one of the best humans you ever meet. I was just with him.
Yeah, that's your homie. Yeah,
Chicago last weekend. Yeah.
Right on,
them and Low Cash, just two of my guys, man.
Who's some? I'm trying to think of some other cats that we
got into Jelly Roll yet?
Not yet.
He's the best. You'll love Jelly.
I need you to send me some playlists.
Jelly's who he is everywhere he goes. That's what makes him win.
Right on. Are you? So I want to go back to your music real quick because we glossed over that. But what type of tunes are you putting out? Is it
big room? It's like for like inspiration, I put down like Swedish House Mafia, Zed. That big melodic room, big drops, vocal house music. That's kind of what I've been feeling lately.
Are you finding your vocalists? Do people submit to you submit demos and stuff to you, or do you find them on the road?
Well, like I met Frederick through Candace Owen. And then we started talking, and he was like, "I got let me send you some stuff." And he was sending me demos of his music, which is just incredible. The demos are better than half the stuff that's on the radio.
Right on.
Then I was like, so I produced with a guy named Dave Aldean, and I'm sure you probably know Dave.
Yeah.
So we're the 1-2 punch, man. So
what's he been up to, man? He's a great producer.
Kayla, he's I can produce. Then there's Dave Aldean.
Yeah, some great tunes.
He was like, get out of the studio. I'll call you in 3 hours. I'm like, all right. He's tired of me tapping him on the back. You know what I mean?
Change this. Turn up the kick.
He'll send it, and I'll send him notes back. It was good notes. I'll send it right back.
Right on. Is he still in Vegas?
Says lives by me in Nashville.
Oh, okay.
You'd be amazed he lives in Nashville.
Right on. There's a guy that manages Chingy out of Nashville, and it's an interesting scenario.
Powerballing. I saw him at Lovers and Friends.
Okay.
Last weekend in Vegas.
It's like all country artists, and then he manages Chingy or something.
Well, you'd be shocked. Like Jack Harlow's people live there. Mm-hmm. Chingy's people live there. You ever heard of a country rapper, Toby Mac?
I have, yeah.
He lives there. It's nothing to run into Vince Neil downtown Nashville. Everyone just lives there.
Vince Neil, huh?
Yeah.
What's he
sipping martinis and hanging out with hot chicks?
Of course. Expect nothing less.
That's right. He's a rock star.
Who did my boy just see? My boy just saw Bret Michaels.
Yeah.
Out in L.A. And he was like, hung out with Bret Michaels last night.
How was his hairpiece? Was it good?
He said, it's solid. He had the guy liner rocking. Yeah. He was ready to go, man.
Yeah.
he's a diabetic, I think. I'm type 2, so I always
that's tough.
find the, you know,
That's tough.
do you, I was drinking a lot back in the day. I wasn't taking care of myself. Do you ever feel like you're overdoing it and have to tell yourself, hey, man, I got to take a fucking fall back real quick?
Slow down a little bit, man. Switch to mushrooms or something.
Absolutely. Everyone's doing mushrooms.
It's the best. Yeah, I barely drink.
I don't like to micro. I like to macro.
Yeah, you like to see elephants. I just like to walk in the room.
Everything turns into a
function.
Simpsons episode.
Yeah, I like to function.
Oh, you do it in public?
I'm in it right now. What are you talking about?
This is amazing.
I just put it in my tea in the mornings
Oh,
and
shit.
finish the other half.
What do I look like right now?
Yeah, you're great looking.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's they just approved something here in Arizona where they're going to start you know, studying psilocybin and the effects and
They
stuff
should.
like that.
I think we've been forcing, the government has forced us to believe that it's bad, but drink alcohol, which you're poisoning the shit out of yourself.
Absolutely. I mean, that's how I think that I got to where I'm at, you know? I mean, it's ego and alcohol for me have been the two biggest
And it's
things.
also a clutch too when you're playing. Just
Yeah.
sip it.
Okay, just one.
Yeah,
I'll just do just one.
Yeah, I'll do a shot with you.
But I mean, do you think people want to see a sober DJ?
I mean, I don't want to be a sober DJ. I know they don't want to see one. I catch myself when I'm completely sober. I'm just, you know, I'm all in my head. I'm always 12 songs ahead. And when I'm drunk and just smiling, it's like, don't give a shit. I feel like those are the better nights. I think I'm better drunk.
Yeah, even when I try to not, it's you know, some pretty girl shows up with $20 shot of, you know, whatever it is, and it's hard to turn those down. But
Yeah. I try not to take any more shots from people I don't know, but besides, but it never works.
yeah, I'm like you first, and if you don't die, then I'm all set up. So
Yeah.
What-
Switch with me.
what do you? What's the big picture for DJ Silver? Where do you? I mean, retirement obviously at the end, or maybe not. Maybe you'll DJ till you die. But what kind of ambitions or things do you want?
My goal is just to get everything up and running at a high level. And, you know, everybody, I feel like, I don't know about everybody, but, you know, I want to play until I don't want to play. I mean, if I stop tomorrow, I can do it. And I've had a good life. You know, we're blessed to be able to, we play music for a living.
Right.
I don't think there's a better life in this world but I feel like I've always wanted to be, like, end goal maybe is to be a program director at a mega club or something, or for Resorts World or for MGM or something, and just handle all their venues and put the next guys up on it.
Yeah, I mean, you're a super overachiever, like myself and the rest of the DJs. And I always try to figure, hey man, what's my transition or what's going to be my thing when I get out of here?
How old are you?
42.
So yeah, so same age. So it's like, you know, the thing is, it's like everybody's like retire by the time you're 50 or whatever. But it's hey, if I'm still loving what I'm doing at 50, I still see Tiesto. What is he, like 68? I'm just kidding about that part. But he's an old dude and he's just top of his world right now.
But I mean, look at like guys like Guetta and look at you know, Carl Cox and these guys are fucking infinite, bro.
They're just coming back twice a year, making a knot and it's an ultra remix. Which I'm not any sure it's any different than the last one you did, but they're still living on these songs. And he comes back with that track with BB Rex and he put another 5 years on his career.
I mean, he's still making slaps, man.
Still doing it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you can tell he still loves it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I try to stay positive. You know, I talk about like just our craft, right? I'm a purist at heart and I love DJing. I'm a DJ till I die. I always tell my wife, throw my turntables in the casket, whatever. But you know, recently it's been tough to stay positive with the TikTok era and the things like that.
I feel it every day too. I've been headlining Vegas for 12 years and I got somebody with 1 million Instagram followers doesn't know how to turn on crossfader. Come on after me. We talked about this earlier.
We did.
But hey, at the end of the day, it's like, I get it. I get what sells. And at the end of the day, it's not how good you are, great you are, what you think about yourself or who thinks about you or whatever. How many people are you bringing in the door?
Sure.
How many tables are you selling? How many people warm bodies do you have sitting in that room? And that's at the end of the day, that defines the worth of a DJ.
Yeah.
But then you have to be able to rock a crowd. And it always, you'll see these people come through, and I won't say names, but will come through and they'll play one time at these big clubs and never come back. There's a reason they didn't come back.
Yeah. I always say that, you know, fake it till you make it, right? Everybody says fake it till you make it. The thing is, the people who've made it know you're faking it.
Yeah, and most people out there know you're faking it.
Right. And when you step up to the plate, you got to get on base.
You got to, when you're paying somebody what they're getting paid to play music for an hour, you can't pull an hour off. Just high energy. If you're telling me I'm walking in front of an hour, I'm doing my best to knock the paint off the back of the walls for an hour straight. You're not going to have 1 second of downtime.
Absolutely.
Much less dead air.
Yeah, I mean, you're a real one, you know?
Yeah, and you if I'm sending you the tech writer, I know how to use the equipment.
Absolutely.
And I don't send you Tech Writer because somebody else knows how to use it. It's cool. I send it because I know if something fucks up in the middle of it, I can fix it.
And I feel like when people see somebody that has dedicated themselves to the craft, or they are, excuse me, they are, a veteran of the game, they know the difference. People go, "Oh, you're
absolutely.
a DJ." Like,
Yeah, and
okay,
also,
shit,
really?
really?
It's just like you're in the mix and you mess up. At least you know we're doing it.
Yeah.
Shit happens, but I can fix it.
So do you fuck up a lot?
I try not to, but it's inevitable.
I try not to.
Yeah,
but
it's inevitable. You lean over and you fat finger the crossfader or the pitch control, or
yeah.
you're drunk or in the spirit and you forget they're both playing or something, or you're talking. Or
Thank God I got my boys going whoops in my ear all the time, so I don't feel bad about myself.
that would hurt. That would hurt. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's like that's how you know you're doing it.
Absolutely, you got to break some eggs to make an omelet, and if you're
And
not,
anything
fucking up,
sounds too perfect, it is.
absolutely. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm interested to see what happens tonight. I'm trying to do a lot more of the electronic stuff. I'm trying to back off of the DJ grind. I've been doing it 20 plus years, and you do it for 3-4 nights till you get on, and you burn out.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt like, hey man, I want to go this other direction? For a while, I got a job selling cars.
I've never had that thought
Never?
in my head. No, I had one job in my life, and I took my vacation, never went back. I
Wonderful.
said, here's my 2 weeks. You give me my paycheck, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore.
I've never one time said I don't want to play music. There's times where I don't want to play this fucking place ever again, and I won't.
Right.
But it's like I've never doubted myself or never said I just don't want to play music anymore. End of the day, I was like, we travel the world, we play music, we make people happy. Hopefully, 80% of the world make happy is what I try to.
Right.
And hang out with your friends and off to the next city.
Yeah, I love what I do. I mean, I'm very thankful for what I do, but sometimes it's really hard, man, to have everyone's opinion. You got people that
have no, I'm trying to say this nice, people that have no, not respect, but no business giving you their opinion because they don't know their shit from the hole in the ground.
right, no merit saying.
I feel like that's half of the people that run Vegas.
It's really hard, and when we try to remain positive, and realistically, we dedicate ourselves so that other people can come out and escape their 9 to 5, escape their baby mama, escape their baby daddy, whatever.
Just let loose for 2 or 3 hours and have the best time of their life, and hopefully next time we're in your town, you come see us.
Absolutely. Well, hopefully people come out and see both of us tonight.
I think we're gonna have a good night, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Scottsdale never lets down. It's always good.
Scottsdale's a different animal, man.
Scottsdale's different.
So you've played, we're not going to mention them, but you've played some of the other spots in Scottsdale?
A lot of them, yeah.
And how do you feel about, are they comparable to Vegas, or are they comparable to?
No. It's more laid back out here. It's more, you don't have 15 suits looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
You're not so much worried about table 17 in the corner. But at the end of the day, it's like, it is the same in a way. It's like you're trying to sell tables, you're trying to move bodies, you're trying to move drinks.
Sure.
Trying to keep a floor moving. And it's like, but I've cut my teeth on that pressure in Vegas, so it's not really that big of a deal. Just at the end of the day, you're not here to play what I want to hear. My whole theory on DJing is I'm going to give you all you want, but I'm going to pay 5 or 6 records that you want to hear, but I'm going to play one I want you to hear.
Absolutely.
And I feel like this world is give and take and everything. I feel it's a better place.
I always say, hey, yeah, I'll play Britney Spears, but I'm going to play it doper than anyone else can play.
Yeah,
it, right?
let's do a different. I'm doing my version of it.
Absolutely. So
but I'm going to give you what you want.
When you're there and you're rocking Vegas, I mean, you got these suits coming up saying, hey, run.
Well, they're not. It's not
whatever.
in a bad way. They'll just come up and say, "Hey, dude, just dropped $100K on a table. Do you have this record?" Yeah, man, absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah,
well, that's
unless
fair.
it's Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But they're it's like you walk in you're headlining the night, you're playing the night, but at the end of the day, if you're not selling these tables and booths, you won't be headlining again.
It's big business.
Because there are so many amazing DJs, especially in Vegas. You're playing a room, there's 15 DJs that can rock that room just sitting out there staring at you.
Yeah.
Which is it's respect. And I think a lot of DJs, and I've always believed like this, but I feel like every DJ should believe like this. Instead of, why are you playing that room tonight? Why not me? It should be good for you, man. I can't wait for my chance. And the world would be so much easier.
Yeah, I mean, I wish more people were like that, but
yeah.
I just went and saw Vice at
what a great dude.
Marquee.
What a
nice
nice
DJ and a great guy.
Just a beast of a DJ. He's a beast of a DJ, but a better human.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I hadn't talked to him in a while, and I hit him up and I said, "Hey, man, we're not trying to, group you off on you, or we're not trying to whatever." And So yeah, man, come on out. So
all day. He's not drinking anymore, so I'll drink his tequila. So.
Absolutely. Yeah, Fashion don't drink either. He's coming tomorrow. I got Fashion in town tomorrow,
so
we're definitely going to drink his bottle.
Yeah. Well, let's be honest, on Riders, it's like I don't need 2 bottles of 1942 and 2 bottles of Tito's and a 6-pack, whatever. I just did it for the homies to have something to drink on the table, so they leave me alone while I'm playing.
Absolutely. He and Vice didn't even drink, but kudos to him when we showed up to the spot, walked us up to a table. Yeah. They brought out Patron. And he goes, I'm not going to do that to you guys. He sent the Patron back.
Got his Casa Azul came back.
Yeah. So, I mean, even when he's not drinking, he's still worried about the end
here's
user.
Here's what I love about Vice. Him and I, we grew up in different parts of the world. I'm from the South. He's from LA. You know what I mean? We don't always see eye to eye politically or whatever, but we also believe that we can have an opinion and we listen to each other. And that's what I love most about Vice is he's just a good human. Yeah, he's not closed-minded and he listens and talks and gives and takes and that's what makes a great human in my opinion.
For sure, and he's surrounded by great people. I mean, Echo was with him. Yeah. Echo's been legend in the game for a long time, and that was cool. We had that's
just a guy that just deserves to win and deserves to keep winning. Yeah, when I see Vice headlining a club, I'm like, that's a legit spot.
100%. I mean, I looked up to guys like him and Fashion. When I first started DJing. Yeah, we got a little 80s party tomorrow. Fashion's one of those guys that, I mean, you could throw. I remember I had him for a birthday party one time, and he goes, what do you want to hear for your birthday? And I was like, how can I just throw this dude a curveball? And I asked him for Calloway, I Want to Be Rich. Remember that song?
Out. Yeah, of course.
Fucker ran it right away, dude.
Yeah, nothing to it. He's an encyclopedia. There's those guys from like the Road podcast, Neva. Talk about an encyclopedia of music, man. Yeah, Jamie the Great and Crooked. Those guys just know music. And it's the same kind of thing. It's just like you're not going to stump them.
Absolutely. So do you do a lot of corporate gigs or do you do a lot of weddings and stuff like that?
I've done 2 weddings in my life. I just don't. That's pressure I don't need, man. But I do a lot. I've done a lot of private stuff. Lately, I did a private last night.
Okay. Yeah, I used to not want to do weddings, and then I started tapping into them, and I don't.
It's a lot of money.
It's a good money. I just, like you said, it's a lot of pressure. I didn't want to ruin someone's special day, but
introduce them by the wrong name or say their name wrong.
I played the wrong song once. I think she asked for. They're not divorced, so it doesn't matter. But she played. They asked for. We didn't start the fire or some shit, and I played Uptown Girl, or maybe it was vice versa. Well, and as soon as it came out, she was like, the other one.
I just told them. I did the weddings I did. I said, whatever songs you want me to play, you send them to me. Yeah. Because there's 15 versions of every song. And give me the songs you do not want me to play.
For sure.
If you got a girlfriend name, I don't know, whatever, and it's the name of the song and it triggers you, I don't want to play it. I don't know this.
Absolutely.
I don't know anything about you, lady.
I have a form that I would send out and it said, hey, what's grandma's favorite song? What's dad's favorite song? That way, we get down to it. I know I could turn on a dime and...
I won't say the names, but I did a pretty high-profile celebrity wedding, and the bride's like, play this, and groom's dad is, turn this shit off. What the fuck you think you're doing? Turn it off. She'd come back, turn this shit off, play that. I was like, somebody got to help me here.
No one's ever happy.
No, but I just played what they wanted. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the dad wanted to kill me. But at the end of the day, I was like, I'm playing what the bride wanted, her night.
For sure. Have you been to Coachella?
I've never been to Coachella. Stagecoach a few times. Coachella is just, I'm always working.
What about Burning Man?
No, I've never been to Burning Man.
Me neither. Do you have the desire to go?
Absolutely not.
Me neither.
I play. Blessed enough, we get to play festivals in about every weekend. So it's like, only festival I really want to go to was Lovers and Friends.
Same.
So we went for 3 days. It was the best time ever.
Oh man!
But there is not another festival that I was like, I want to see everybody on that bill.
And their sets are like super short, but
it's cut off. But when you're done, they don't care if you're singing the biggest song you ever cut of your life. The audio's turned off.
Really?
Yeah. They cut off Nelly during Hot in Here last year.
Oh, no.
It's getting hot.
Wow.
Yeah, just cut him off.
I've seen a video where they did that to Red Hot Chili Peppers at that wine fest out there. And maybe it was Foo Fighters, and they just kept rocking. They were
what's the name of that? I asked you today. Bottle Rock.
Bottle Rock Festival. Yeah, they were like, fuck it, we don't need a sound system. We got amplifiers. They just kept going,
That's
man.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Well, right on, man. Well, you know what? I appreciate you being here today. I know you're a busy man, and I'm glad we met. I'm glad we became friends, and I appreciate all the insight and all the stuff.
Thanks to Corey here. Appreciate it.
Yeah, shout out to Corey. I'm going to pull up tonight. I got a little gig early tonight, and then I'm going to pull up and drink the rest of the bottle that you haven't drank.
I like it. Come on through. I don't know what time you start. Come on through.
Yeah, man. Anything in closing you want to say? Any advice to the younger guys trying to get on? And
just don't take no for an answer, and just figure out who you are and be that guy.
For sure.
it's okay to open your mind to different music. You don't have to be stuck in any. I feel like you should be able, as a DJ, you should be able to walk into any room and say, "What do you need me tonight?" Yeah. And I feel like we've lost that as a DJ culture for the most part. There's a lot that can do it, but there's a lot that just come in and I'm a DJ. I got a flash drive of 12 songs. Well, you're in trouble when those 12 songs aren't what the crowd wants.
For sure, you're gonna have a bad time if I'm up after you. Or
That's
before
right.
You too,
Or you're gonna have a better time watching next time. You're not playing.
Absolutely, man.
Just be who you are.
For sure. That's game right there, man. So once again, thank you for DJ Silver coming out, hanging out with me. Please leave the DJ alone. Episode 3, big shit going down. Tune in next episode. Not telling you who's up because I don't fucking know yet. But
Before you name this episode, I hate cats.
oh wow.
I'm kidding.
Damn. Okay, wow. All right, cool. I'm gonna
Soundbite that one.
It's all good. That's gonna be my DJ drop from now on. I hate cats.
I hate cats.
Jesus Christ.
Cat dander's a lonely man's glitter.
I'm gonna turn you out, man. Trust me. I like my guy over here. He wasn't a cat guy either until he met my boy Carl. Now Carl turned him out, so it's all good.
Carl better be shitting $100 bills, buddy.
He definitely he's shitting, but it ain't $100 bills. I'll tell you that much.
I'm playing with you. Appreciate you
For
having me,
sure, brother. Thank you for
Appreciate
coming out, man.